Dr. Chandrika Anand is a renowned consultant, obstetrics and gynecologist practicing in Fortis Hospital, Bangalore. She is being given a ceremonial guard of honor by the members of the school cabinet. Accompanying our chief guest, Dr. Chandrika Anand, is Aziza ma'am, principals of our sister concerns, our principal Anita ma'am, Vice Principal Deepa ma'am, Head of Kindergarten Mildred ma'am, coordinators and senior members of management. On behalf of the management, principal, staff and students, I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. Chandrika Anand, members of the management, dignitaries and dear parents who have assembled to witness today's solemn function. Graduation is a celebration. It is a much awaited event in every student's life as it gives the returns to the efforts put in by them throughout their academic endeavor. It is a time to say goodbye to old friends, to good times you have known, a time for packing away memories as treasures for tomorrow. Audience and graduates, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, and my dear graduates, our theme for today's event is Think Big, Dream Big, Believe Big. Dreaming big, thinking big, and believing big is the first step to success. It is important to aim high to accomplish big targets in our lives. We need to be ambitious and passionate about things we want for ourselves. The sky is the limit if we are ready to work hard against all odds. As the popular saying goes, shoot for the moon, even you miss, you land among the stars. This is what our icon epitomizes. Our Paulites have been nurtured to think big, dream big, believe big, and understand that ultimately the result will be big. Dear graduates, the size of the success is determined by the size of your belief. Work hard and never give up. Set out each day believing in your dreams. Know without a doubt that you were made for amazing things. Who says that the sky is the limit when there are footprints on the moon.
In every sway of the trees, in every flight of a bird, in every wave of the ocean, in every soft breath of the passing breeze, in every being is felt the divine presence. Audience and graduates, please rise.
As we seek a brighter future of our graduates, may I request our chief guest, Dr. Chandrika Anand, Aziza ma'am, our principal Anita ma'am, and other dignitaries to come forward and light the lamp as the choir renders an all faith song. Thank you, dignitaries. Audience and graduates, please be seated. We begin this evening's program with an invocation song.
choir that indeed created an atmosphere of reverence and inspiration. When we walk on the earth with reverence, beauty will decide to trust us. Let us then bequeath to our children not riches but the spirit of reverence through an invocation dance. Over to Miss Sneha.
The word Durga literally means impassable, invincible. It is related to the word Durg, which means fortress, something difficult to defeat or pass. Some of the many incarnations of Durga is Kali, Bhagavati, Bhavani, Ambika, and so on. She is also known as the Devi of Shakti. She is a consort of Lord Shiva, who is known as Rudra, and hence she is known as Rudrani. Ma Durga is a warrior goddess combating evils and demonic forces that threaten peace, harmony, and prosperity. She is the most powerful deity who represents women and power respectively. She is the epitome of strength, courage, bravery, and womanhood. Today, we have our students from St. Paul's English School presenting a classical dance on the goddess Durga to empower our graduates tonight and forever. The way you become brave is one terrifying step at a time. And what you truly seek is right in front of you. Sometimes the point is not about winning, it's about fighting. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear itself. Wherever you go, go with your heart. What truly seeks is right in front of you. You attract the right things when you have a true sense of who you are. Therefore, carry your laughter, carry your strength, and always be brave and courageous. Promise us you will always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you'd ever imagined. Thank you.
Kamala प्रणवालय पाहि परिपालय परमेशी कमलालय श्रीदेवी कुरिपिंसवे करुणाम्बुरासी धीं तारा धीं धीं तारा जतुलतो प्राणमे नाट्यं चेसे गतुलतो नामशतं मूल नतुलतो नापैननी चुक्वापेला शरणन्तिने जन నా ఆలోచనే నిరంతరం నీకు నివాళినివ్వాలని నాలో ఆవేదనే నువ్వు ఆదరించేలా నివేదనవ్వాలని దేహమునే కోవెలగా నిన్ను కొలువుంచా జీవముతో భావముతో సేవలు చేశా ప్రతి ఋతువు ప్రతి కృతువు నీవని ఎంచా సతతము నీ స్మరణే ధీం తారా ధీం ధీం తారా జతులతో ప్రాణమే నాట్యం చేసే గతులతో నామశతం మూల నతులతో నాపైన నీ చూపు ఆపేలా శరణంటినే జనని నాద వినోదిని భువన పాలినివే అనాథ రక్షణ నీవిధి కాదటే మురవిని చేరవటే
Thank you for that graceful performance. Gratitude bestows reverence, allowing us to encounter everyday epiphanies, those transcendent moments of awe that change forever how we experience life and the world.
A truly amazing teacher is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget. Among us, we have such an amazing and inspiring teacher who has been a part of St. Paul's for 36 years. She's always admired for her determination, the perfect tone, and perfect expression at all times. She is none other than our very own beloved Geeta Mani ma'am. We now request Geeta Mani ma'am to welcome the August gathering.
Honored and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and my charming Paulites, wish you all a very pleasant good evening. Thank you for being with us today. A momentous occasion and a very memorable one in every high school student's life is naturally the graduation day. It is the height of her success, the product of their hard work and perseverance, as well as many sleepless nights of anticipation and preparation. It signifies maturity, the ability to cross multitudes of obstacles and reach a goal of unprecedented possibility. On this significant occasion, I feel privileged to welcome the August gathering. At the outset, I take this opportunity to thank our Honorable Chancellor, Presidency University, and Chairman, Presidency Group of Institutions, Dr. Nizar Ahmed and Madam Kausar Ahmed, for their contributions to the field of education. Audience and graduates, I feel delighted to announce that today is our beloved chairman's birthday. Happy birthday, Nizar sir. May your life be filled with sweet moments, happy smiles, and blissful memories. May it sparkle and shine, and may God bless you with health, wealth, and prosperity in your life. To inspire the audience today, we have amidst us our chief guest, Dr. Chandrika Anand, who is a consultant obstetrics and gynecology practicing at Fortis Hospital, Nagarbavi. With more than 2 decades of experience in managing normal and high-risk pregnancy, ma'am is well versed in all obstetric procedures. Dr. Chandrika is committed to providing evidence-based quality health care to women of all age groups. Dr. Chandrika has with her a work experience of over 26 years. She graduated from Kasturiba Medical College, Mangalore, with 8 gold medals, securing the first rank in Mangalore University. She completed MD in obstetrics and gynecology from Bangalore Medical College in 1988, again securing the first rank in Bangalore University. She has undergone special training in ultrasound, laparoscopic surgery, and cervical colposcopy. Dr. Chandrika has authored and presented many research papers in national conferences. Ma'am has organized various workshops and seminars for gynecologists. She is a life member of IMA BSOG All India Gynec Oncology Society. A warm welcome to you, ma'am. May I request our principal, Anita ma'am, to please honor our esteemed chief guest. Thank you, ma'am. I take this opportunity to acknowledge our director, Presidency Group of Institutions, Ms. Nafiza Ahmed. True leaders do not create followers, they create more leaders. The history of our education is full of many such stalwarts, and our dynamic director is one such amazing personality in the field of education. Today, Nafiza ma'am oversees the complete academic and administrative operations of 8 schools of the Presidency Group. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the support and guidance rendered by Mr. Suhail Ahmed, Vice Chairman, Presidency Group of Institutions, and Mr. Salman Ahmed, Vice President, Presidency Group of Institutions. A cordial welcome to Aziza ma'am, Head Audit of the Presidency Group of Institutions and the Senior General Manager. May I request Anita ma'am to honor Aziza ma'am. I deem it a pleasure to welcome all the principals of our sister concerns. Please accept our deepest gratitude, and we are so happy to have you all amidst us. Dr. Indira Kotinad, Principal, Presidency School, Nandini Layout. Indira ma'am is a name that reflects knowledge, principles, discipline, and excellence. May I request Anita ma'am to do the honors. Miss Asha Maika, Principal, Presidency School, RT Nagar. Ma'am has been an achiever all through her life. She believes in encouraging her students to reach out for the stars that lie hidden in their souls and to dream deep, for every dream precedes the attainment of their goal. Miss Sandhya Raman, Principal, Presidency School, Banashankari. Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is reached. It's what ma'am believes in, and her aim to see her students as well-groomed, responsible citizens of their country and the world. We are delighted to offer a gracious and amiable welcome to all the vice principals, headmistress, and the coordinator of our sister concerns and the representatives from the corporate office. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome Miss Rohini, our alumni of the 1993 batch. Rohini is currently working as Principal Engineer in Intel Technology India Private Limited. She joined Intel in 2005 and worked at their California facility for 11 years until she moved back to India in 2016 to be close to her family. Prior to that, Rohini worked as a research scientist in NAT Lab, Philips Research in Eindhoven in Netherlands from 2001 to 2004. She researched in reconfigurable architectures while she was there and published several papers and patents. Prior to that, she did her master's in IC design in IIT Delhi, and after her engineering studies in electronics and communication. Rohini is a proud alumni of St. Paul's English School, where she spent several happy years of her childhood and believes that the foundation of academic excellence that the school emphasized upon her was the key to all her later endeavors in life. May I request our principal, Anita ma'am, to please honor Rohini. And a warm welcome to you, Rohini. Dear parents, here is a hearty welcome, big and warm, enough to encompass you all. Thank you, dear parents, for the immense trust you placed in us. Your unstinted support, feedback, and motivation has enabled us to nurture your children from a tiny tot to a matured teenager. To my dear Paulites, the prime guests for the day, remember that the path from dreams to success does exist. May you have the vision to find it, the courage to get on to it, and the perseverance to follow it. May God continue to bless you today and always. What a gathering we have here this evening. We have stars in the sky and on the stage. Welcome once again. Thank you and have a lovely evening.
Thank you, Geeta Mani ma'am, for the warm welcome. The greatest gifts that a child can get from their alma mater are the roots of responsibility and the wings of freedom. Leadership is a responsibility towards your team, towards yourself, and towards others. Slip on one, and the fall is felt by all. We now proceed with the official tradition of handing over the mantle of leadership. May I call upon Anita ma'am, Deepa ma'am, Mildred ma'am, and Hegre sir for the proceedings.
To begin with, we have the head boy, Devansh, and head girl, Arva. Vidya and Sanvi. Next in line are sports captains Abhishek and Gauri. Finally, we have cultural captains Nitin and Amulya. Captains, take your position. Captains, handing over position. Thank you, dear captains, for your utmost commitment and sincerity shown in carrying out your duties. We now witness the various vice captains taking over the mantle of responsibility. Abhipsha and Yasir, the assistant head girl and head boy. Aditya and Gitika, school vice captains. Sports vice captains Rachit and Arpita. Cultural vice captains Gagan and Janvi. Vice captains on your position. Vice captains taking over position. Thank you, Anita ma'am and other esteemed members of St. Paul's English School for doing the honors.
Thank you, dear cabinet members. Your actions will surely inspire others to think big, dream big, and believe big. We proceed with the house captains handing over the mantle of leadership. May I now call upon our house mistresses, Ms. Chandrima, Ms. Babita, Ms. Urusa, and Ms. Rama for the proceedings.
Ayan and Anusha representing Ruby House. Tanish and Amruta representing Sapphire House. Nagapan and Laya representing Topaz House. Dhruva and Nityashri representing Emerald House. House captains on your position. House captains handing over position. Thank you, house captains, for your relentless and passionate efforts in all your endeavors. We now witness the house vice captains taking over their responsibilities. Ruby House, Ishika and Abhay. Sapphire House, Shiraksha and Shiyansh. Emerald House, Alina and Saket. Topaz House, Safia and Shyamak. House vice captains on your position. House vice captains taking over position. Thank you, dear teachers, for doing the honors. Thank you, dear vice captains.
It is upon you to unswervingly go that extra mile and be the epitome of unity and strength. Let your dreams become your reality, set your goals, take action, and live your dream. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've always imagined. Music is harmony. Harmony is perfection. Perfection is our dream. And our dream is to reach the stars. Our melodious choir will now render a Kannada song, Dhruvatare, representing the desire to reach for the stars.
ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಧ್ರುವತಾರೆ ಭೂಮಿ ಮೇಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತಾರೆ ಮಿಂಚಲು ಆಗದೆ ನೊಂದಿಲೋ ಧ್ರುವತಾರೆ ಧ್ರುವತಾರೆ
Thank you, choir. Life is so not what others say or do. Pursue your truth and your desire. If others mock, they will not feel the moving force of reaching higher. What you expect, you will receive. Your fervent hopes are self-fulfilled. So set your course for greater things with confidence now deep instilled. Achieve by day, by week, by year. Enjoy your dreams, ignite your fire, and show the truth to others now, the fiery power of reaching higher.
Ladies and gentlemen, sit back and enjoy the breathtaking spectacle as our graduates spread the light of knowledge with our choir singing the valedictory song, Carry Your Candle. Dear graduates, spread the light of happiness and knowledge. Let the beauty of your heart speak.
There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings the fire.
to go like the world. Take your candle, go like the world.
Graduates, oath position.
Good evening. I am Arwa, the school head girl.
And I'm Devansh, the school head boy. And we are honored with this opportunity to share our journey through the years at St. Paul's.
We would like to thank our chairman and chancellor, Dr. Nisar Ahmed, and Madam Kausar for their indubitable contribution towards this institution. We are proud to call St. Paul's our alma mater. We have always wondered how the valedictorians felt sitting on the stage. But nothing that we ever imagined can compare to what we are now experiencing as we prepare to venture into the outside world.
15 years ago, we walked into this institution and never imagined that it would become our second home. I remember the kindergarten teachers welcoming us with smiling faces as I shied away behind my mother, tears in my eyes. Those tears now return when this long journey is coming to an end.
Today, our parents have joined us here, just like our first day of school. Dear parents, your tiny tots are sitting in front of you today, ready and confident to explore the world.
Mildred ma'am, you truly lighted up our years in kindergarten. We lost track of time, and before we knew it, we were part of the primary school. My first day of grade 1 was truly action-filled when I got lost in the huge maze-like building and was reported to Deepa ma'am, who then held me to my class safely.
We were introduced to the school prayer, the pledge, and the anthem for the first time, and now they have become a daily tradition in our lives. Sitting on the comfortable carpet in the primary library, attending club activity on the terrace, playing wall touch in the ground, having the daily prayer in Deepa ma'am's room, and amidst a lot of silly yet memorable conversations, we all grew up.
Our transition from primary to middle school was marked by the change from playing G-Compress in the computer lab to coding on Visual Basic. We started using gel pens on books and for pen fights. I remember scoring centuries while playing cricket in the classroom with my physics textbook. And that's probably the reason I score so well in physics today. We thank each and every middle school teacher to ensure that we were well prepared for high school.
And then we entered high school, with elaborate portions to study and friendships to cherish for a lifetime. It was during high school that we met some of the sweetest teachers. High school dramas felt more relatable now. But as we look back on them, school life wouldn't have been so much fun without them. We will definitely miss being a Paulite and proudly wearing the Paulite cardigan.
3rd April 2020 was a hallmark in our lives. We, for the first time, entered an online classroom. Passing chits became texts. Jokes were shared in forms of memes. Homework was required to be typed down. And we started giving presentations every other day. We want to thank everyone who stood with us during the hard times and the ones who were always there to share the joys with us. Our parents, teachers, and all our classmates.
Our last 2 years at St. Paul's have been a roller coaster, from online classes to offline exams. We met a new set of classmates who soon became our support system throughout 11th and 12th grade. After a whole year of online chatting, we finally met on last year's valedictory. And ever since, we have all become very close. Hanging out at Pradeep's shop and Lassi shop, watching movies together, trying out new places, sharing our lunches, and playing carom and Jenga in between classes. Oh, what a year it has been. It feels just yesterday we were standing there in the crowd, volunteering, while our seniors stood before us, sharing their experiences.
An important part of our journey at St. Paul's has been the student cabinet. We would like to thank our senior cabinets, Tesser and Siri, for guiding and mentoring us to become the leaders we are today. From taking part in the events to organizing them, we understood how to manage and the amount of effort that goes into the success of each event. We together worked on the British Council project. We organized Vibrance for students, Scientia Heroim for the teachers, and Press Month for all the presidency students. Dear cabinet members, it has been an honor working with you guys. A big shout out for Prakriti, Pranav, Suvyakta, and Samrit for being our first and finest colleagues.
Our speech would remain incomplete without mentioning Hegde sir and the sports department. Rajit sir, Sudeepta ma'am and the music department. Sneha ma'am and the dance department. Rajesh sir and the art department. And our dear librarian Habib ma'am. Our life at Paul's was fun-filled because of all of you. We will surely miss the sports days, the annual days, the governance day, teachers' day celebrations, and the Diwali and Christmas celebrations. We will hold dear to these moments forever.
Our transition from middle to high school and then to ISC was very smooth due to one person, our former principal. Thank you, ma'am, for always believing in us.
A big shout out to all our parents. We wouldn't have been where we are now if it weren't for all of you. A special mention to the housekeeping staff and the security guards for constantly looking after our well-being and keeping us secure.
We want to thank our principal, Anita ma'am, for always inspiring us to dream big and never stop in life. Indeed, our theme for today has inspired.
Thank you, Arwa and Devansh. Leaders embody leadership, mindset, and actions. Both of you, as leaders, went that extra mile to give importance to leadership actions, which is what motivated your juniors to look up to you as role models. Dear parents, sit back and enjoy some of the candid moments of our graduates coming up before you, along with the video Never Ever Give Up.
Take a chance to be who I'm meant to be. I won't let fear keep me from trying. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I won't live the life others expect of me. I want to be proud of who I'm becoming. It's time for me to make a change, to start living the life I want. I'm gonna reach for the sky, way up high. I'm never giving up. It's up to me to see who I can be, make dreams reality. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up.
parents, hope you enjoyed the magic moments of your words shared on screen. Dream big, think big, try to go out and do it as big as you can. We now have Amulya, our cultural captain, and Aradhya, our school captain of grade 10, expressing their note of thankfulness. Amulya is an aspiring polite who wishes to reach for the moon, and Aradhya is an amazing polite who wishes to be the best in all his ventures.
Good evening to our chief guest, Dr. Chandrika Anand, the esteemed dignitaries, principal ma'am, parents, teachers, and our fellow graduates. We extend our positive salutations to Chairman Mr. Nisar Ahmed, First Lady, Madam Kausar, Director of Presidency Group of Institutions, Ms. Nafisa ma'am, Head of Audit Team and Senior Member of Management, Aziza ma'am, and principals, vice principals, and coordinators of our sister concerns. I'm Aradhya Mathur.
I'm Amulya K, Cultural Captain. It is our privilege to have the opportunity to address the gathering here today on this momentous occasion. Is anyone else scared of graduating school? Well, I can assure you that I definitely am scared to let go of our school. As we move on to new beginnings, we leave behind a legacy of memories, experiences, and indelible friendships that we hope will last for a lifetime. When I was asked to recollect the beginning of my journey in St. Paul's, I could only think of the image of my first day of kindergarten, with a tear-stained face and a fear-filled mind. But worried more than us were our parents. Will my child make friends? Will they finish their lunchbox? Will they like their teachers? And so on. Dear parents, I now want you to know that your child made friends, not one, but many. Your child finished their lunchbox and maybe even their classmates. And we did not just like the teachers, we loved them. We loved them so much that words fall short in expressing our gratitude towards them.
It would be very wrong of us to not thank our teachers and their unwavering faith in us. Until now, we were just told and taught by textbooks that a teacher is greater than God. But this year made us firmly believe the same. Our principal, Anita ma'am, in a short span of time has inspired us all and made us all aspire to be more refined versions of ourselves and to dream big, think big, and achieve big. Our helping staff, the admin staff, the front desk staff, and our art department has truly made our year at St. Paul's colorful and memorable. There is a saying at Tennessee, many cogs make a clock work. Similarly, we, the 9th and 10th grade cabinet, took it upon ourselves to bring about a change by representing every single fellow student and giving them a chance to speak out through us. Together, we have faced many challenges and overcome them, making significant progress in many areas. It has truly been an honor to work along with such like-minded people, and I express my heartfelt gratitude towards you guys. Even before 10th grade started, all we heard was, you have your boards this year. इस साल कुछ मजाक मस्ती मत करना.
ಇದೊಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಓದ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಆಮೇಲೆ life set. But with all the stress, we forgot how time flew from June to October to now February. 256 days or 6,114 hours. That is exactly how long every single one of us on this stage has spent being one of the most important people in our school. We truly learned a myriad of things over these past 13 years. We learned how to cram the entire syllabus a day before our exam.
We learned the skill of bargaining with the shopkeeper over a packet of chips after a long school day.
We definitely mastered the art of convincing our teachers to give us a free period.
That one's got to be my personal favorite. We spent a good amount of time studying, but an even better amount of time wasting it. In what, you may ask? Well, we chit-chatted in the washrooms. We spent 40 minutes trying to fix the projector, only to watch a 5-minute video. We argued with our teachers for half a mark.
From our 4 trips to Lalbagh to going to Garden Asia Resort twice. But what's the point in saying this? I'm sure none of you remember it all. But what you do remember is the long bus ride to the destination, singing a million songs at the top of our voices and fighting over snacks. From being the class clown to standing outside the principal's office for our mischiefs with not an iota of guilt, we have done it all.
On a serious note though, it's quite hard to believe that we joined the school as in kindergarten as tiny tots with not a worry in the world, and now we are signing off as graduates.
Wow, graduates.
This coming month provides all of us with an opportunity to prove ourselves and everyone around us that we are stronger, we are smarter, and we are better than what we were previously.
Moving on, we may not be able to text each other every day and ask, "Are you coming to school tomorrow?" Our highs and hellos will turn into occasional texts asking, "How are you? How's college life treating you?" But this is not the end. 206 of us.
206 dreams.
206 journeys.
And this is just the beginning.
As we prepare to say goodbye one last time, I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of our lives, and let us all, one last time, revisit the amazing moments we have all shared as Paulites, as students, and as teenagers. The laughs and the tears, the wins and the losses, let's cherish them forever. Last but not the least, we request all the valedictorians to give a standing ovation to the parents and our teachers who have been with us through thick and thin, through our highs and lows. They have taught us to stand high even through our failures. Now, it is time to reciprocate their efforts by doing our best, not only in our boards, but even in our future endeavors. We wish you nothing but the immense luck. Signing off one last time, this has been your cultural captain, Amulya K.
And this has been your school captain, Aradhya Mathur. Thank you for having us.
Graduates, please be seated. Thank you, Amulya and Aradhya, for that note of gratitude. Believe in yourself, accept yourself, and keep moving forward. Here we present a beautiful rendition of our theme song, If You Believe, by the choir.
If you believe you can move
letting us know life is about creating, believing, and never giving up.
I now request our dear principal, Anita ma'am, to deliver the farewell address to the outgoing batch of 2022-23.
Good evening, our esteemed chief guest, Chandrika Anand ma'am, our honorable chairman sir, Nisar Ahmed, our inspirational and dynamic director, Nafisa Ahmed ma'am, our beloved director principal, Bhuvaneshwari ma'am, who will be joining us shortly, our most revered general manager audit, Aziza ma'am, my dear respectable NLO Principal, Indira ma'am, most respected Principal of RT Nego, Asha Maika ma'am, our alumni who's here with us, all the vice principals and CODs of the Presidency Group of Institutions, our proud parents, and my dear adorable students. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in wishing our chairman, sir, a very happy birthday. As I stand here today, I feel like the headmaster M. Hamill of the story The Last Lesson, written by Alphonse Daudet. During the Prussian War, when the Germans invaded France, Mr. Hamill delivered his best French lesson in his last class. He knew very well that the French can't be enslaved if they held the key to their heart. So he ignited the fire of freedom in the hearts of his students before he parted ways with them. Today, as I deliver this speech to the valedictorians, I want you too to find the key to your heart, your dreams, your aspirations. Always know that you're capable of anything you set your mind to. You feel alive. You need big, hairy, audacious goals. You need to think really big. Have the biggest dreams. Believe that your dreams are achievable. Don't hold yourself back. Stay humble. Take one step at a time and make it happen. If your dreams don't give you butterflies in the stomach, they aren't big enough. My dear students, your life matters. Your contribution to the world matters. So I thought of sharing the algorithm of success with you. Success is not the function of the size of your title, but the richness of your contribution. There is nothing called overnight success. On December 17th, 1903, the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, made history. Their diary entry of the day says, and I quote, "Success, 4 flights, Thursday morning, all against a 21-mile wind." Orville flew their aircraft at a height of 120 feet above the ground, and it crash-landed after staying aloft for just 12 seconds. Later that day, Wilbur flew the aircraft 850 feet above in the air. The Wright brothers were celebrated as being the first humans to have achieved controlled flights. Sudden success. The Wright brothers had made aviation history. But when one explores the book of David Macaulay on the Wright brothers, one realizes the agonizingly slow business of getting that plane off the ground. Years of tinkering, designing, experimenting, failing, adjusting, and trying again. Their work was so tedious that the residents of Ohio, where many of their unsuccessful flights occurred, were blind to the fact that history was being made just outside of their town. Whoever witnessed their trials concluded it to be just two men tinkering with various aeroplane parts for weeks. There was nothing to see. Moments of airborne awe were rare. But now we all know their invention is one which shaped the last 100 years of human history. My dear students, it is human nature to celebrate astounding breakthrough rather than repeated tedious work that leads to breakthrough. So there is a consistent hard work in the background, and then you get the result, and then there is overnight celebration of those lonely nights and innumerable trials. Students, never forget that persistent faithfulness over an extended period of time has no substitute. You have to do unremarkable daily rituals and follow the routine and be on the focused track to get the remarkable success. Don't be discouraged by the painfully slow progress. You will have some unspectacular days, but you have to plod ahead on those days. We are likely to overestimate what we will do in the short run and underestimate what we can do in the long run. Big dreams are achieved by steady devotion. The success of your big dreams need deep, abiding commitment. Big dreams must be anchored in small, life-giving habits. Build an extraordinary life. Upgrade your conviction to match your destiny. If opportunity doesn't knock you, build a door. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. One of my classmates, an army officer, neutralized a deadly 14 kg mobile-based IED in a scooter kept in a market in Manipur. He is the hero of a batch of 1992. He saved a lot of lives. His swift, courageous response averted a massacre. He had risked his life to save others. Such instances of extreme heroism are rare in our world. I want you to emulate such heroic acts. I want you to go out in the world and do great things for mankind. Let me quote Les Brown, who said, "The graveyard is the richest place on the earth because it is here that you find all hopes and dreams that were never fulfilled, the books that were never written, the songs that were never sung, the inventions that were never shared, the cures that were never discovered, all because someone was afraid to take that first step." Valedictorians, your greatest adventure is about to begin. We at St. Paul's couldn't be prouder of you. All the best for your boards. We can't wait to boast about your batch's outstanding performance. Our school, St. Paul's, is an emotion. I can assure you, on your dullest days, the memories of our corridors will bring a smile to your despondent hearts. As you gear up for your next flight, let me leave you with the lines of Douglas Stewart from Dream Big Dreams. Can you imagine being on the moon, or can't you see past the roof in this room? You must take things beyond what you can see. You must look past what is handed to you and me. What is here are the essentials of life, the bare minimum which can lead to stress and strife. But look beyond what seems to make sense. Go ahead and peek over that real tall fence. For what you find out there beyond this place might just bring a newfound smile on your face. For dreams are free, they don't cost a dime. If you try, you'll like it, and it will help pass the time. See, the limits we have put on ourselves are from giving in to peer pressure and putting our dreams on a shelf. Are you going to accept the status quo, or are you going to go where no one else goes? Our dreams are what drive us and bring out our best. They are the lights that guide us when we are put to the test. Go ahead, dream, and follow your heart. You might be surprised, and to others, look smart. To dream is to freedom, expressed in our minds. Let's see where they take us. Maybe we'll end up successful and heroes of our time. Most of all, achievement, no matter what shape or size, started as a dream in someone's inner eyes. Remember, dreams are free, so jump in, get you start. Who knows where you'll end up when you follow your heart? A better place, a better time, a better world we can find. The answers all lie deep in our dreams, locked up in our minds. So my dear valedictorians, dream big. Thank you.
Believe in the beauty of their dreams. You have constantly guided and propelled our Paulites towards success, and on failing, have never discouraged them from trying again and getting back on their feet. Life is candid with no filter and no edits. Happiness is a mirage. A closer look is all it takes to realize it. Dear graduates, let us take you down through the unforgettable memories that you created with your friends and teachers as we play the video Memories.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever and everything would stay the same. Now my heart feel like December when somebody say your name. Cause I can't reach out to call you, but I know I will one day. Hey. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I never felt so lost. And I felt all of the hatred was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. Everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Hey, hey. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. Memories bring back your. was too powerful to stop. Now my heart feel like an ember, and it's lighting up the dark. I'll carry these torches for you, and you know I'll never drop. Yeah, everybody hurts sometimes, everybody hurts someday. Yeah, yeah. But everything gon' be alright. Gonna raise a glass and say, hey. Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the dreams bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories, and the memories bring back your memories bring back your memories bring back your memories bring back your.
School days are the best of one's life. These glimpses will be etched in your memories forever. Nostalgic moments indeed. Dear graduates, we are indeed fortunate to have amidst us Miss Rohini, alumni and ex-Polite of 1993 batch. Let us welcome her with a big round of applause as she comes up to address us.
It's been an amazing evening so far. Good evening, everyone. I'm privileged to be the guest of honor today. Not very long ago, from this very school, under the blessings of wonderful teachers, some of whom are still teaching today, I had graduated and stepped into this wide world with an excited yet nervous heart. Where will life take me? Will I be able to fend for myself? Will I be able to fend for my parents? Will I make it in life? Today, all of you are at that threshold, and I wanted to share a few thoughts with you. I hope you don't find my speech too boring. I promise to keep it short, but I wanted to share with you a few values which have always been by my side in this journey of life. So, one value which I would really emphasize on is curiosity. I have no special talent. I'm only passionately curious. This is what Sir Albert Einstein said. Curiosity is the mother of invention. A small story here to just make the speech a little interesting. There was once a curious and wealthy king. The king had a huge boulder placed in the middle of the road, and the king hid nearby to see what everyone's reaction would be. The wealthiest merchants, courtiers, just walked around it. A peasant came along, carrying a load of vegetables. When he got to the boulder, he kept his load of vegetables down and moved the boulder aside. He found a purse full of gold, coins, and a note from the king. Stay curious. Every obstacle presents an opportunity. The second value which I hold dear to my heart is to be original. The greatest truth of our age is that information is not knowledge. Today, with the power of the internet, the power of our brain is taking a second spot. But please remember that being original always has its pros. Do all your assignments with your original brain, with your original thought process, and not that of AI bot or chat GPT or Google, but use your own brain power to solve your assignments. This is my advice. Integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. If you have integrity, nothing else matters. If you don't have integrity, nothing else matters. A boy visited a restaurant and asked the waitress, how much was an ice cream sundae? She said 50 cents. Back in the days when ice cream sundae cost 50 cents. How much is a regular ice cream, he asked. She said 35 cents. The boy replied, okay, let me take the regular ice cream.
and he paid 35 cents. And then when the waitress came to clean the table, she found a tip of 15 cents. This goes to show that the boy could afford the ice cream sundae, but he decided to split it as a tip for the waitress. And this is very important in life, that we also share things with people who are privileged. Privileged people share things with others in life. And be alert to changing circumstances. My father always says, my father is here in the audience today, and he always tells me this, and it's very interesting because, again, it's his original quote. It's not from Google, it's not from ChatGPT. And his quote says, "The early bird catches the worm, but sometimes it is the early worm that gets caught." And this thought was very interesting for me when I was growing up. And there are circumstances in life when this does come true, and you have to be cautious. And I want to narrate a story for that. You must be knowing the story of the fox and the lion. An old lion who couldn't hunt anymore took refuge inside his cave and pretended to be ill. He decided that the first animal that comes to inquire about his health will be his prey. A fox came along. The lion said, "Oh, I'm so sick. Why don't you come inside?" The fox replied, "Looking at all the lion paw prints outside the cave, I would be foolish to do so," and walked away. So don't be that early worm who walks into a circumstance without thinking and gets caught. Another very important value which I feel is very close to my heart, and which the distinguished guest of honor here, Dr. Chandrika, also stands for, right? You saw all her achievements in academics. It's amazing. Strive for excellence. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but it's a habit. You must have watched the Australian Open final between Novak Djokovic and Stefanos Tsitsipas. The difference between them was 100% and 99.98%. So you know who ended up with the Grand Slam. Another value which I hold very close to my heart, and I'm sure a lot of you do too, is never give up. You're going to fall down, but the world doesn't care. How many times you fall down doesn't matter, as long as it's one lesser than the number of times you are back up. A man's favorite donkey once fell into a deep hole. He couldn't pull it out, no matter how hard he tried. He decided to bury it alive. He poured soil on top of it. When the soil fell on the donkey, he found the weight of it, he shook it, and he stood up on top of it. More soil was poured. He shook it off and stepped up again. The more load was poured, the higher it rose. By noon, the donkey was grazing in green pastures. So, never give up. To conclude, a very interesting story, which I happened to read, and it stayed with me in my heart, and I wanted to share with you. A daughter complained to her father that her life was miserable, and she didn't know if she was going to make it. She was tired of struggling all the time. Her father, a chef, went to the kitchen, and he fetched 3 items: potatoes, eggs, and ground coffee beans, and boiled each of them separately. After they were boiled, the girl was wondering, how does this have to do anything with my problems in life? After they were boiled, the father called the daughter aside and said, the problem the eggs, the coffee beans, and the potatoes faced were all the same adversity, that was boiling water. However, each one reacted differently. The potato went in strong and hard, and then became soft and weak with the boiling water. The egg was fragile with the thin outer shell protecting its liquid interior. The inside of the egg became hard. But the ground coffee beans did something very unique. They changed the water and created something new. So which one are you going to be? When adversity knocks on your door, will you be the potato, the egg, or the ground coffee bean? Students, the next 2 years of your life are very important in setting up a path for your future. Go conquer it. This is for the kids who are graduating their 10th standard, and obviously the kids who are in the 12th grade must be having a lot of entrance exams to look, to go and conquer, and I wish you all the very best. And one small memory that stays with me was actually in VET school was where I wrote my CET exam, and in fact I walked into this ground only the second time after I wrote my CET exam, and I thought, what different circumstances. So I'm sure you will, go through all this in life. You'll come out great. You'll all do well. And I wish you all the best. And I'm amazed to see how confident this generation is, how well you carry yourself, because when we were in 10th grade, we still were very little kids and very, I just feel that you guys are so much more mature and capable of handling yourself. So we're very excited to see what the future holds, because we feel the country is in very good hands. So go conquer it, and best of luck.
Thank you, Rohini ma'am. Your words were indeed inspiring. May I now request our chief guest, Dr. Chandrika Anand, to share her pearls of wisdom with us.
Yeah, namaste to everyone. After listening to Anita ma'am and the wonderful alumni Rohini, I have nothing much to say. First of all, congratulations to all the students who are sitting so quietly and well disciplined. I know it could be a little torturous for you. And I could see the different memory video where all our teachers have coined one adjective for each student. Like, vivacious, strong, friendly, hardworking. It takes and I'm sure they would have worked very hard for it. It is not just randomly they are putting adjectives. I can really feel how much the teachers of this institution care for each student. So, my dear parents, I'm sure that you're very glad that, you have put the child in the right school. Thanks to Aziza ma'am and Anita ma'am for inviting me here. It's a very vibrant atmosphere. There's so much of enthusiasm. And as Anita ma'am told and Rohini told, so many values. Setting up a goal, commitment, working hard, and perseverance, not giving up, dream big. Yes, everything you need to do, I'm sure you have picked up very well. And in this context, I just wanted to, as a doctor who sees a lot of adolescent girls in my practice, and as a mother of 2 young men who are doctors, so I just want to make sure that, you have the energy to achieve big, to achieve your dreams. How do you do it? So basically, you have to take care of 2 health. See, no one is, as a doctor, I need to talk about health. Extremely important thing is your physical health and mental health. Adolescents or youth, in the world, if we take the maximum number of youth lives in India. India's strength is its youth compared to United States and Europe, where elderly people or senior citizens are forming a lot of population. Youth is the strength of India. To keep all your aspirations and dream, you need to be healthy on 2 grounds. Physical health, I'm sure all of us know with the information era, all of us know what is good and what is bad. We know we should not eat junk. We know we should not sit for a long time. We know we have to exercise, do yoga. All that is theory, but then, my dear children, you need to take care of your physical health. See, whatever achievement you do it, you achieve something, you invent something, or you earn so much money, it does not make so much sense if you are not well physically. Suppose you have a heart problem at 30 years, we have seen heart attacks at 40 years. It's not at all worth it if you neglect your physical health. So whatever your mothers are advising, whatever your parents are talking to you about, getting up early, doing exercise, doing your household work, or doing your own personal work really matters to achieve your goals. And also one thing which is very under-addressed in youth of India is mental health. See, the leading cause of death in youth or adolescent is road traffic accident. And second, the leading cause is suicides. How often do we talk about mental health of children? So, my dear students, if you feel low for no reason, so feeling sad temporarily is okay, feeling anxious during exam is okay, but then if you are consistently feeling sad or feeling low, losing interest in doing things, losing out on sleep or sleeping excessively, eating less, eating more, and feeling useless for no reason, you feel you're guilty, you're not lived up to your expectations, and all these negative thoughts, please communicate with your parents. Please communicate with your teachers. I'm sure the teachers of this school are so lovely. The way they are so affectionate to the children. I think every child should be able to communicate their thoughts and their whatever feelings they are going through to your teachers and your parents. Parents and teachers are the only people who always wish good for you. They're so happy that their child has achieved so much. They're never jealous. The teachers are so overwhelmed. See, when Rohini spoke so much, all the teachers were so happy. Seeing Rohini, she is an alumni of this school. I'm sure all of you will be so successful, so smart, so much full of values when you grow up to be like her. Congratulations and all the best in future. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, Dr. Chandrika Anand, ma'am. I'm sure our graduates will understand that health is the greatest gift and wealth. I take great joy and pride in sharing with you all that Presidency Early Years has been ranked number 2 by Times Education Excellence Award jury members under the category of Emerging Preschools. Presidency Early Years is the foundation for our Polites, as a lifetime of confidence starts here. The kindergarten section is always vibrant with color, music, and the joy of activity-centered learning. For the wonderful, passionate, and committed teachers believe that these first few years set the tone for the entire academic life for later years. Ms. Mildred D'Souza, Head of Kindergarten, Presidency Group of Institutions, believes in grooming the children to become independent, self-motivated, and contributing members of the world. It gives us immense pleasure to state that Presidency Early Years JP Nagar, under the able leadership of Mildred Ma'am, has been conferred the Times Education Excellence Award in December 2022. May I request our chief guest, Dr. Chandrika Anand, and our principal, Anita Ma'am, to felicitate Mildred Ma'am today before this August gathering. Congratulations, Mildred Ma'am and the kindergarten team. This is an incredible milestone, and all of you deserve to celebrate the moment.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, adding on to the entertainment quotient, we now have our choir break into a mix of melodious tunes. Joining the choir will be our graduates of grade 10 and 12 who have always been an integral part of St. Paul's choir. Vallabh, Bhushan, Tishita, Suvyakta, Sakshi, Pavitra, Sachita, and Anjali.
my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it. See you again.
The most exciting rhythms seem unexpected and complex. The most beautiful melodies seem simple and inevitable. Thank you, choir. Miss Mildred D'Souza, head of kindergarten, will now officially propose the vote of thanks.
Predetermine the objectives you want to accomplish. Think big, act big, and set out to accomplish big results. This quote is so apt for all of you graduating today. In essence, this quote is inviting us to step out of our comfort zone, which is a space where we delude ourselves and we are incapable of growth. If we are to realize our potential, we need to grow out of the zone we have created for ourselves. A very good evening to our guests, parents, and my dear students. Before I move on to formally thank everyone, I wish to remind the graduates that the Presidency Group and St. Paul's cherishes our students and always wishes the best for every one of you. We have a small memento for you to trigger your memories of the time you had at St. Paul's. I request the head girl, Arwa, head boy, Devansh, the school captains, Aradhya and Sanvi, to please receive the mementos on behalf of your team. To do the honors, I request our chief guests and our principal ma'am to please come forward and bless this batch of graduates. I also request Aziza ma'am to please join them. A huge round of applause for all of them. Please do keep clapping. Thank you. Thank you so much. We have witnessed yet another full, wonderful, and solemn evening. where our outgoing students of the new decade pass out of the portals of St. Paul's as young, confident adults. It is sad to part, but we are honored to see you all turn a new page in your lives. I wish the outstanding class all the very best. On behalf of the school, it is my honor to thank everyone who made this event a great success. Firstly, on behalf of the entire team, I would like to thank our chief guest, Dr. Chandrika, and our guest of honor, Ms. Rohini, for gracing tonight's occasion with their presence. We are deeply obliged to our Chancellor and Chairman, Dr. Nizar Ahmed and his family, especially Ms. Nafiza, Director, Presidency Group of Institutions, for their blessings, greetings, prayers, and constant support. A sincere and special thanks to Madam Kausar Ahmed. This grand ambience, the delicious dinner awaiting you in a short while, the lovely outfits of our graduates, anything related to logistics would not have been possible without the prayers and blessings of Kausar ma'am, and we wish to thank her immensely. Our heartfelt gratitude to our dynamic director and principal, Ms. Bhuvaneshwari, Aziza ma'am, principals and vice principals, and the coordinators and teachers of our sister concerns for spending your precious time here with us. Our dear parents, you have indeed been a pillar of strength to this institution and a source of inspiration and encouragement to your child. Our heartfelt gratitude goes to you all. I also take this opportunity to thank all the people who have worked to ensure this event is the best gift for the graduating Paulites. To start with, thanks a ton to Rajit, Sudipta, and the team of students for the melodious songs. The choir has once again proved that where words fail, music speaks. Miss Neha, thank you so much, and your team, for choreographing that beautiful dance performance. The visuals on the LED screen needs a special mention. Miss Namrata and Miss Priyamveda have worked tirelessly for this event. Thank you so much. All the artwork you see in front of you is the amazing work done by our very own art teachers, Vinod, Rajesh, and Subramanya. A million thanks to you all. Our Paulites are extremely good at lending support and volunteering to do schoolwork. Our grade 9 cabinet members have really worked hard in making the entire event a great success. And we always have the admin and office staff and Mr. Shreyas, our facility manager, working round the clock to ensure everything related to the event is taken care of. A big thank you to each and every one of you. We are extremely thankful to the caterers, Sri Maya Caterers, for providing the dinner this evening, Sarvel Furnace for the gallery and Shamyana, APT Acoustics and team for the sound and light. And now to all the graduates. Think big and do not listen to people who tell you it cannot be done. Life is too short to think small. Keep smiling and be safe. Thank you once again, and do enjoy your dinner later. God bless and good night. May I request the dignitaries and the grade 10 and grade 12 teachers to join for a photo shoot with our graduates now. Thank you again.
Thank you, ma'am. Paulites. A person who thinks big does not let small things distract him. He focuses on his mission because he is a person of vision. Graduates, please be seated.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed the program today. Can we have a hugest round of applause for our graduates, for our choir, for our dance performance, for our anchoring team, and for everybody. As we reach the last leg of today's program, we have a special guest amongst us today, Ma'am Sulochana. Ma'am has worked with St. Paul's for 25 years and happens to be our guest of honor, Rohini's mother. And it gives me immense pleasure to invite her here and hear a few words from her. So request ma'am to please come over. Yes, okay, we can go to ma'am and maybe she can speak from where she is, even though she is excited to come. We will come to you.
Hello, good evening. So it's a privilege for me to just say something. I always have something, some small talent to express something on the spot, composing myself. So I wish you all, the graduates, to be the graduates and all my beloved students of this school. I worked 25 years in this institution. I cannot forget and I cannot really keep myself away from wishing you. So, some 4 lines I have composed, I just express, because you thought about the dream, so I also want to compose something about the dream. Through the day and through the night, through the day and through the night, in everything you do, may your ways be happy ways that leads all your dreams come true. And the second one, children, nothing is honor and shame. It is all what you work hard and all. I'm very proud mother of Rohini, so I know how much she worked hard. So I just wish you another 4 lines. Children, always remember, honor and shame from no condition rise. Act well your part, there all the honor lies. So honorable students, be the honors of this country. The last but not least, I can just say, all my teachers are there, my ex-teachers. I was a Hindi teacher, Sulochana Krishnan. So I can wish you, telling you that memories sweet of you so dear. May this love deep from year to year. You are my sweet students. You are my sweet teachers, sisters. It is His love. And in my heart, love for you all dwells still. So the last. सारे शालाओं में अच्छा सेंट पॉल हमारा हमारा सारे शालाओं में अच्छा हम इसके बच्चे ये हमारी माता सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा गोदी में खेलते हैं इसके हजारों बच्चे ऊंचा है इसका नाम ये गुलसिता हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा सारे शालाओं में अच्छा सेंट पॉल हमारा हमारा सारे जहां में अच्छा मजहब नहीं सिखाता आपस में वैर रखना बच्चे हैं हम हिंदी है हम गुलिस्ता हमारा सा अच्छा, हिंदुस्तान हमारा हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा. 3 cheers for St. Paul. 3 cheers for St. Paul. So, तुम जियो हजारों साल साल के दिन हो 50. ये इशारा यही नहीं तो पूरे ग्लोब में विश्व में नाम कमाए, यही मेरी मतलब की शुभकामना है. मैं 75 साल की हो गई हूँ. हम सब लोगों के जीवन के संध्या में है. यदि मैं आपका अपना विचार तुम्हारे सामने व्यक्त न करूं तो शायद मुझे मौत भी नहीं आएगी. इसलिए मैं आपसे बिल्कुल मन से शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ कि तुम बहुत बढ़ो, बहुत बड़े हो जाओ, नाम कमाओ, कि ताकि तुम्हारा देश ऐसा ही कहे कि हमें तुम पर नाज है, हमें तुम पर गर्व है. और इसलिए मैं कहूँगी कि वंस अगेन सेंट पॉल जिंदाबाद.
On behalf of everybody present here, I thank Sulochana ma'am for taking initiative and for that beautiful rendering of Sare Jahan Se Acha. One of the best that I've ever heard in my life. Thank you so much, ma'am. Over to you, Huda.
Dear Paulites, a person who thinks big does not let small things distract him. He focuses on his mission because he is a person of vision. Put in the work, conquer your fears, take on any challenge. The journey starts with one step and a belief in yourself. We come to the closure of today's graduation ceremony with the school anthem. Let us all join the choir. Graduates and audience, please rise as the choir sings the school anthem. Audience, kindly be seated.
Paulites, you may leave the gallery. 10A, 10B, 10C, and 10D Paulites move towards the right of the gallery. 10E, 10F, and grade 12 will move to the left of the gallery. As you move, don't forget to collect your precious mementos. Audience, we found a house key. If it belongs to anyone, please come here and collect it. This looks like a house key. A house key and a Yamaha bike key.
proceed for dinner. The parents.
A, B, C, D, Paulites, move to the right with your parents, move to the right of the gallery, and 10, E, F, and grade 12, Paulites with your parents, move to the left of the gallery.
बहती हवा साथ आवो, उड़ती पतंग साथ आवो, कहाँ गया उसे ढूंढो, बहती हवा साथ आवो, उड़ती पतंग साथ आवो, कहाँ गया उसे ढूंढो.
Check. Anybody here has lost a few 20s? Can come here and collect from me, all right? Yeah. Anybody who's lost a few 20s out of your pocket, it's here. Thank you. Otherwise, you forget it, I take it.